This is the Rotary Trail in the Magic City. Now this is the first time I've ever been over in this area. I never even knew that Birmingham had what's called the Rotary Trail. But it says right here, the Rotary Trail's Western Gateway as a sign of the enduring commitment to our community. So basically, the design of this gateway is a tribute to the iconic Magic City sign, which once stood outside Terminal Station in downtown Birmingham. Okay. But yeah, this is the Rotary Trail right here, and they have like what looks like some seating areas. You got some tables right here. And I'm just slightly south of downtown, but you can still see some of the buildings downtown, like the Ship Tower and a couple of other tall buildings. And this building right here is called the Daniel Building, or the Daniel Tower, one of them. It looks like it's an office tower. But so basically I'm guessing this is just like a walking trail and a biking trail as well. So remember, not too far from here was the Amtrak station, but there are also a series of railroads around this area. And they have some stairs. It looks like that leads up to this bridge over here. So they basically have like a railroad. I guess this is a railroad part, but it's a trail as well. Interesting part of the city. And up those stairs and around that overpass, there's also some more apartment buildings and condos and stuff like that. But it's a good place to come jog, come take a walk, all that good stuff. So if you're looking for a nice place to take a nice brisk walk or a jog in the city of Birmingham, look no further than the Rotary Trail. Because you're also going to be surrounded by nice plants and a lot of vegetation. Cars ruin cities. Wow. That's word to the eco-friendly. But yep, this is the Rotary Trail. This was an interesting find. Sometimes when I vlog in these cities, I find something that I would not expect to find, and this happens to be one of them. So there you have it, the Rotary Trail. Come check it out. All right, more footage to come, so stay tuned. I am back, and I am now in the University of Alabama at Birmingham, aka UAB. I'm around that campus, or on the campus rather, because a huge chunk of the campus occupies Midtown Birmingham, which is the neighborhood where it's located. Right now I'm around a lot of the athletic facilities right here. I believe right over here is the soccer field, right? Yeah, or some type of athletic facility. I can't really tell. But here's another athletic facility right here. I'll go ahead and cross right here. Now right here is Bartow Arena. This building over here is Bartow Arena, where the UAB men's basketball and women's basketball team play their home games. And I'm not quite sure what this one is, but it looks like it might be an athletic facility. So basically I'm over here in the area where a lot of the athletic buildings are. The academic buildings are part of the campus, are a little further on, a couple blocks down. But as of now, I'm walking down 6th Avenue. And again, this is Midtown Birmingham. Now UAB as an institution was actually founded in 1969. So that makes it now 55 years old. So it's not really a super old school. I mean, 1969, it may seem like a long time ago, but this was a little over 50 years ago, 55 to be exact. So like a lot of universities, UAB offers a slew of like, you know, bachelor's program, bachelor's degrees, doctoral, and master's degrees. So, you know, if you're into the post-secondary education and you live in Alabama, UAB is actually a really good school to go to. There's plenty of colleges to choose from in Alabama, but UAB is probably ranked amongst the top, especially if you're going for like medical related programs. But a little further down that way, there's more educational academic buildings. Right over here where this gate is, it looks like they're doing some work. I don't know if I think they just built this building, as a matter of fact. This building right over here. And this is at the corner of 14th Street and 6th Avenue. So it's a lot over here, you know, as far as the university is concerned. And over that way, there's some a few like apartments. So this is pretty much like the more I guess you can call it upscale part of the city. as you can see, Jefferson County Department of Health right here. Yeah, this is the more upscale, more like modernized version of, or at least part of downtown Birmingham, even though technically it's midtown, so you know how that goes. But this is mostly like, this is basically a college area. A lot of university students attend or you know, attend events, or they kind of hang out in this area. Being that this is the summer, if there is anybody on campus, they're probably taking summer courses, but for sure they're not on campus today because today is the 4th of July. But also I want to add that besides this being UAB, where the university is located, there's also a lot of medical facilities in this area as well. Like UAB actually has one of, if not the largest, like basically hospital services or hospital complexes in the state of Alabama. So you're going to see a slew of hospitals down this area. Looks like that right over here is it's the Children's Museum. This is called the UAB Obstetric Special Care Center for Research in Women's Health building. So we do have an academic building right here on 6th Avenue. And this looks like this also may be a medical building right here. Jefferson Metro Care is what it's called. So it is also affiliated with the UAB. This look like this might be a pediatrics or children's hospital right over here, judging by the logo. Looks like they have 2 kids in the logo, so looks like it's a children's hospital. Also affiliated with the UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham. Children's Harbor. So a lot of the buildings you'll see over here, if they are academic buildings, they're going to be pertaining to medicine, anything medical related. Sculpture right here, 2 kids playing. It's like they're playing with frogs and snails. Like right over here is the Center for Psychiatric Medicine, this building on the right. And I also read that UAB has one of the top tier like medical research programs for college, as far as college students. Probably one of the top tier in the nation, not just Alabama. So UAB is a pretty big deal. Nice sculpture right there as well. Spain Rehabilitation Center right here. Hazelrig Salter Radiation Oncology Center right here. So Women and Infant Center right here, this building. This is the UAB School of Medicine, this cluster of buildings right here. And it connects to the University Hospital, which is this building right over here. So there's a Women and Infant Center that we just passed by. They also have the emergency room over here. How big this University Hospital is right here. And this is just the north side of the building. So it's much bigger than this. This is University Hospital. They also have a heart hospital right over here. So basically, I just wanted to highlight this area just to show how extremely big the UAB medical complex is. In addition to, I mean, this is just one part of the campus of UAB. This is all part of the campus of UAB. It's just the medical district of UAB, but The campus, like, pretty much again takes up an entire portion of the city. So there you have it, Midtown UAB. I'm over here on 20th Street, and this is the Forstall Art Center. And here's some murals right here. Here's one of them that's multicolored. And it's a really nice art piece by Dewan Moulton Art. I think that's what that says. It's a bunch of flowers and different shapes. And I also wanted to get this right here of the jungle. As you can see right here, and on that branch right over there, it looks like a leopard or a cheetah, one of the two. Might be a cheetah. And here goes a chameleon right here, like blending in, different colors and everything. And here's the social media tags for the artists: IG Shane BNSA, at Forstall Art, hashtag Forstall Mural, and at being to art is the social media tag for this artist of this particular painting, which is also really nice. So again, this is over here downtown Birmingham on 20th Street on the side of a building called Forstall Art Center. It's really dope. But here's the front of the Forstall Arts Center right here. So you can get art supplies here. You can also get framing done, and you can take art classes. Check out this sculpture right here. It's dope. Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Still downtown with it. I'm over here on Arlington Boulevard, and this building right here is a very historic building. It is called the Tutwiler Hotel, and it is now occupied by the Hampton Inn and Suites by Hilton, but it originally was the Tutwiler Hotel. Now, this hotel was established in 1914. George Crawford, president of Tennessee Coal, Iron and Railroad Company. Again, Birmingham has a history of iron and coal production. And that when friends and officers from U.S. Steel came to town, they had no decent place to stay. Immediately, Jameson challenged Crawford to join him in making the dream of a luxury hotel in Birmingham a reality. So in 1914, this is when this particular hotel, the Tutwiler brand of hotels, was open, and it was in this building. So it was a luxury hotel. Birmingham was devoid of a luxury hotel during that time. So there you go, right here now. But it is now occupied by Hampton Inn, you know, which is a brand of the Hilton Corporation. And as you can see right here, this is I'm at the corner of Park Place and Richard Arrington Boulevard. And this is the Birmingham Public Library right here in this building. And this building right here is the Birmingham Public Library, Lynn Henley Research Library. So you have this building, which is a library, and this building, which is a research library. I believe this is a courthouse right here. It may be the Jefferson County Courthouse. This building right here is the Birmingham Museum of Art. And yes, that building right here, by the way, this was the Jefferson County Courthouse, so I was right. But yes, this is the Birmingham Museum of Art right over here. See if I can go around this side and get the front of it. Of course, they're closed today because it's a holiday, but this is the Birmingham Museum of Art. And just so you guys know, it is free general admission. So if you're into museums, especially art museums, and you happen to be in the area of Birmingham, you should come check out the Birmingham Museum of Art. You definitely want to take advantage of free admission. And this particular art piece right here is called The Fiber. And it was put together in 2018 by an artist by the name of Darius Hill, who lives and works in Birmingham, Alabama. So it's made out of aluminum, cast aluminum, and paint. So shout out to Darius Hill for this beautiful piece of art right here. And also, this park right over here is a park called Lynn Park. And right across from it, this building right over here is called the Boutwell Auditorium. So I'm gonna make my way back over here. This building right here is the Jefferson County Jail. As we're approaching the underpass for I-20. You can see this elevated highway right here is I-20. You can even see one of the exit signs right there for downtown Caraway Boulevard. Okay, so this section of the city is called the City Walk of Bham, as you can see right here. So they got a seating area. This was similar to what I saw in Tampa when I was in Tampa a week ago. They had a highway overpass, and then underneath it they had like a park or seating area where they had like artwork and stuff like that. And I'm gonna check this out, as a matter of fact. Okay. So you can ride your bikes through here. I didn't even know Birmingham had anything like this. this sticker right here, the Jarvis Leonard. The city of Birmingham expresses appreciation for the Jarvis Henry, East Coast Region Engineer for the Alabama Department of Transportation. Mr. Leonard provided leadership in every aspect of the project to reconstruct the Central Business District bridges and provided the vision and inspiration that resulted in the completion of City Walk Bham. Special thanks to D. Jarvis Leonard for his dedication to making this park happen. And yeah, this is pretty cool, man. Like I've never seen a park designed like this underneath interstate highway. Like literally we're underneath the highway. But look at how nicely designed this is. Look how modern it is as well. You got the restrooms right here. There's a little map right over here as well. This isn't the first time I saw something really nice like this, modern, in Birmingham. Check this out right here. Wow. Certainly wasn't expecting this, but this is one of those good type of surprises. You can still see the city from over here too. Like you still see the downtown buildings. So that's really cool. I'm glad I came back to Birmingham because I missed a lot of stuff. And also from over here, I'm gonna get closer to it in just a minute, but I'm gonna keep going for now. I didn't want to miss this while I was over here. Here's a mini statue of the Vulcan statue. And of course, we know Birmingham is famous for the Vulcan Park in Red Mountain section of the city. But this piece is called Beloved Birmingham, and it's by Melissa Schultz Jones. So shout out to Melissa Schultz Jones for this beautiful piece. And this is in honor of Darlene Negrato, President and CEO of the Vulcan Park Museum. So that's cool. That's really nice. That's a nice dedication, a nice sculpture. Melissa Schultz Jones was the sculptor of that piece. So shouts out to her. Now this park happens to be located right next to the Birmingham Jefferson County Coliseum, or the convention complex rather. So it's the Birmingham Jefferson Convention Complex. So we're now officially in the Uptown district of Birmingham, and it's a pretty well developed part of the city as well. But this is Legacy Arena right here, this building, and basically Legacy Arena hosts you know, concerts, sporting events, primarily concerts and sporting events, because and of course you have the convention complex and the convention center, which hosts a series of conventions and exhibitions, excuse me. So this is what the Jefferson County complex looks like. There's a concert hall, a theater, of course a Legacy Arena, like we just passed, and a series of exhibit halls. And that's the ticket booth over there for the Legacy Arena. So all these buildings connect, because I believe this building also connects to the Westin Hotel. Check this out. Guess I could chalk that up as a shortcut, because it brought me right out here in front of this building right here, which is the Sheraton Hotel. And here goes another sculpture of the Vulcan statue, courtesy of the Vulcan Park and Museum, and it sits right in front of the BJCC. And this one is called Forging Ahead by Paul Cordis Wilm of the Vulcan Park and Museum, sponsored also by the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, the Vulcan Materials Company, Protective Life Insurance Company, and Brassfield and Gorey Contractors, all local Birmingham businesses. But this is called the Forging Ahead statue by Paul Cordis Wilm, and you can definitely see the different colors. You have strength, fortitude, hope, love, power, truth, and that's very inspirational. And right here you have him holding the hammer on top of the anvil, and it says right here, "We are Birmingham, always forging ahead." Okay, I feel inspired just by seeing that statue. But that's a really nice piece of art right there. I continue making my way uptown.